Welcome! Today we're turning import, risk assessment, and CE marking from paperwork into simple steps that you can actually use. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why risk assessment matters, the exact steps, and how to open the door to the entire EU market without any drama. And here's something that you gotta remember. You do it right once, you sell everywhere. Are you ready? Then let's dive in. When you import into the EU, it's simple. Rules first, sales second. The CE mark is kind of like your product's passport. It proves that you meet EU safety, health, and environmental requirements, and no CE means no custom clearance, no sales. With CE, you've got smooth access to all 27 EU countries, and that is the right way. Why does risk assessment matter so much? There's really three reasons. Number one, it's the law, meaning it's mandatory under EU rules and directives. Number two, it protects consumers, meaning fewer accidents, fewer claims. And number three, it prevents pain, meaning there's not going to be any border seizures, no fines, and no product bans. Without a risk assessment, you risk having blocked shipments, having legal headaches, and even having brand damage, and that is definitely not something that any business wants. With a risk assessment, you get smooth imports, you get peace of mind, and long-term trust, which is exactly what we're all striving for. But how do you actually carry out a risk assessment? It's really simple in 5 steps. First, we define your product, meaning what is it, who uses it, and how long is its life cycle. For example, this could be a hydraulic press that is used daily and has a life cycle of, let's say, 20 to 25 years. Second, we identify the hazard. That could be mechanical, electrical, thermal, ergonomic, or even chemical. For example, this could be the hydraulic press crushing fingers or hands. Third, we evaluate the risk. We ask ourselves, how likely is it and how severe would it be? If it's a low likelihood and a high severity, then that adds up to a high risk. Fourth, we reduce the risk. This might mean redesigning the product, adding protective measures, and also writing clear instructions. For instance, that could be installing a light curtain or presence sensor to stop the press from moving and adding a warning label that says crushing hazard. And finally, we document everything. This means we put all our findings and all the measurements that were taken into the technical file. Now this is proof for the authorities. You don't necessarily need to publish it, but it has to exist just in case government authorities ask for it. Let's zoom out and look at the whole CE process. Step 1, we do the risk assessment. Step 2, we build the technical documentation. Step 3, we write a clearly understandable CE-compliant operator manual. Step 4, you sign the EU Declaration of Conformity. And Step 5, you affix the CE mark before the product goes to the market. That's the full flow. There's really no shortcuts. And if you skip one step, then you're not compliant. You follow the flow, then your product moves freely. Think of it like an assembly line. You have the raw material, then the machining, then the quality check, and then the shipping. Skip a step and the part never makes it to the customer. Same idea here. Now, why should importers and sellers actually love this process? Because it gives you legal confidence and keeps you safe from penalties. It means your products are safer, which makes customers trust you more. And it makes logistics much smoother with fewer customs surprises. In the end, it strengthens your brand, showing the market that you're serious and reliable. Think about it this way. If you skip the risk assessment, your shipment can get blocked. And if you take the time to do it properly, you get seamless entry into all EU markets and can sell your product with ease. As we have seen, risk assessment is the backbone of CE. It drives safety, legal protection, and smooth imports. Remember this loop. Identify, evaluate, reduce, and then document. Nail that, and the EU market access becomes repeatable, not risky. So here's the bottom line. Safe products mean happy customers. Compliance opens the door to market access, and CE marking builds the trust that leads to growth. If you have any questions or need support with implementation, feel free to contact us. For more information, simply visit our website at www.ceexpert.de. CE Expert, bringing clarity to technology, compliance, and machinery safety. Until next time, and remember, machine safety isn't a burden, it's a responsibility.